Alright, what's going on, guys? So today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different tier list. We're going to be talking about the maps in Marvel Rivals. A lot of these maps are pretty bad. We only have 12. And I'm also going to be only talking about like the map in the whole, not just every point on the map if it's a domination map. So yeah, let's get started with Hydra Base, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't really remember a lot of these names of the maps, but I know the maps. This one is okay. Actually, no, it's Loki the worst in the game. We're gonna start off with the worst in the game. There's a lot of like annoying stuff about this map, especially like the moving of the points and all that. It's just so useless and it is always messing me up. I know in the one that's inside near the the thing that like crushes everything, if you know what I mean. If it moves as a cloak and dagger ult is on, the cloak and dagger ult moves with it, and it makes your team killable. It is so ass. It just does not help at all, and I hate this map so much. Literally every single point on this map is the worst. And yeah, fuck this map. Alright, next we have another domination map. We have the Wakanda one, and I think this one is a little bit better than the Hydra one. Still not great, but honestly, it's okay. Nothing really too annoying about this one. Just the one near the edge is really good for a few characters, like Spider-Man who can hit people off, Invisible Woman, all that sort of stuff. You're gonna see that a bunch of the maps, they're good for certain characters, but again, this is all my opinion, so. But I think this one's okay. I don't really like too many of the domination maps. I'm gonna put this one in C tier. Yeah. Next up, we have Clintar, the symbiote map, the one that's all black. It's alright. It's alright. There's a bunch of annoying stuff about it. Towards the end of the second point, after you get the black thing to move, I guess, whatever it's called. Yeah, it makes it impossible to actually go through because the other team can just hit the black wall and it will make everything like you can't go through. So I guess that's kind of stupid. I don't think that should be allowed in the game. It literally just rewards them for doing nothing, basically. All they have to do is hit the black wall and it makes it so that they can't go through. I don't like that part of the map. The first point is really tough. Very narrow and like long corridors in this, so it's really good for Hela, Squirrel Girl. This first point's really good for Penny. It's really good for Punisher. Again, any map that's really good for Squirrel Girl is gonna be lower on the list in my opinion. So this one, I used to hate it more, I'll admit. I thought it was probably the worst map in the game, but I'm gonna put it at C tier. Actually, I think it's worse than the Wakanda one, but it's still not bad. This next one we have the Yggdrasil Path, I think this one's called. I also did not like this one in the beginning because I remember when the game first came out, I was just getting trapped inside the spawn because there's really like only one place to go through it in the spawn. I mean, I guess you can go that way or that way, but it's not really worth it. So yeah, I remember back in the day, back in like this was a year ago, this is like a few months ago, when the game came out, I was getting stuck in the spawn. But after you get past that point, it's actually really good map. The second point after you get past the main entrance, that point you can get stuck on that one a lot, but I think it's pretty decent. The ending is really good. If you're really good at Doctor Strange, you can, at the end, at the last point, you can just trap them inside. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of annoying, but it's cool if it's on your team, you know. I think this is like it's like an A tier map. I actually don't hate it at all. Next we have Tokyo 2099 Spider Islands. This one's another really good Penny map, really good Squirrel Girl map. It's really good for Invisible Woman and the second point because she can just push people off. There is a way that you can have infinite penny mines if you just destroy the bell and then put your nest under the bell as penny. It's fucking stupid. But honestly, this map's not that bad. The last point's really good. It gets really hectic in there, but it's really good. I think it's a B tier map. I think the Loki map is better than it, but it's still not bad. Now this one, you guys might have forgotten about this one, because this one is not in the competitive map pool. This is Tokyo 2099, the Shin Shibuya one. This one is another really good map for Penny Parker. This one is terrible. This map is awful. Just the first point is literally almost impossible to get through. There's like really only one choke that you can go through, and it's like a pretty small corridor. You're just gonna be getting absolutely destroyed if you don't have a tank with a shield in front of you. You basically either need like a Groot, Magneto, or like a Doctor Strange to go through this first point. It's really tough. This map is overall pretty trash. At the end on the last point, there's a bit of a destructible environment where I can get in the way a little bit. So yeah, overall that map's trash. Let's move on. Now this map is my favorite map in the game. This Black Panther one, I don't really remember the name of it. Sorry, I'm not a loser like that. But yeah, I think this one's pretty solid. This one is probably the best map in the game in my opinion. Like I said, it's really good. No annoying destructible environment at all. The only somewhat annoying thing is on the first point with all the fire and stuff, but that's pretty easily avoidable. There's a really good spot for Rocket on this map, if you know how to play him. This is really good for Bucky, obviously, so I obviously put it higher up because I'm a big Bucky man. But yeah, I'll put that S tier. This next one is, I think this is the domination one for the Loki one. I think this is the best domination map in the game. It's really good, honestly. I don't think there's a single bad point about this. It's gonna sound stupid, but I really like on that one map with all the bouncy like trampoline spot. I like just chilling on the trampoline the entire game. It's pretty chill. But yeah, I think it's A tier. They did not miss with the Loki ones, and I like them. They're pretty chill. Next we have Midtown. This is the first new map in the game that was released after it came out. And this one is pretty solid actually. I'm gonna put this one A tier. I like this map. I definitely like the convoy maps or convergence maps or whatever it is way more than the domination maps. As you can see, you can tell a pattern. But yeah, I think this one's pretty good. No annoying destructible environment. The first point is really good. Like, it's really solid. The second point can be a little bit tough, but honestly, it's really not too bad. Second point is pretty fair for both teams, I'd say. But yeah, it's pretty chill. Next one, we have Central Park. This is the second one that came out. This one came out with the Thing and the Human Torch. And I hate this map. This map sucks. This map is so ass. Honestly, it might be a D tier. I think it's better than Hydra, though. I hate this map. It's once you get the point, you start moving the fucking squirrel or whatever the hell it is. This is a really good Squirrel Girl map. Pretty solid for Penny. Pretty good for Spider-Man. The first point's really annoying unless you know like a trick to go around. It can be really annoying to just go through one choke the entire game. That I know it's you guys are gonna believe me in this one. The last point has the worst destructible environment ever. That shit moves right in the way. I can't tell you how many times it messed up my Bucky ult. Right as I was about to get a fucking quad, the shit moves right in front of me and I hit the damn wall instead. I hate it so much. They really should just get rid of it. It does not help at all. Fuck that map. Yeah. It's still not as bad as Hydra though. Hydra is probably the worst map in the game. Next we have Krakoa. This is the one that came out with Emma Frost in Season 2. I think it's decent. It's one of the better ones for domination, but again, I don't think it's too crazy. It has portals, which are pretty cool, but I don't really use the portals too much. I think the best map is the one that's outside. Yeah, with the big Groot tree in front of it. I think that was decent. The ones inside aren't that great, but you know. The one with like the big ledges is really good for it's really good for Loki, if you know what I mean. It's a pretty good Loki map, and that's my guy when it comes to support, so I actually don't hate this map as much. I'll put it like very bottom B tier. Like it was close to being C tier, but I'll put it in B tier. And next, last but not least, we have the recent map. This one's Araco, and this is the one that came out with Ultron. Again, very long, narrow corridors. It's really good for flyers. Obviously, they kind of meant for that. Terrible, absolutely terrible, worst map ever for the thing. Right now, at least. It's really good for Ultron. Really good for other flyers like Human Torch, Storm, all the other ones, Iron Man. Really good for them, but I actually really enjoy this map. I'm gonna be honest, because I've been playing a lot of Ultron. I got a Lord on Human Torch. Play a little bit of Storm. I think this is genuinely an A tier map. I think it's better than Midtown. I don't think it's better than these other Loki ones. But yeah, that's gonna be the list. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. 95% of you motherfuckers are not subscribed, so make sure to just click that button, turn on the bell. That would be very much appreciated, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all later. Peace out.